All right, the Hangout on Air is live. We're so excited you are here. We are on the Millionaire Mindset Hangout today, and if you are here, comment in the comment below and say, hey, I'm here, and say where you're from. I am in Nashville, Tennessee, and it's a beautiful, bright blue day here, and we love those days where it's in the nice 60s, and you can just enjoy with a big smile on your face, because it seems like there's so many cloudy days. The sun just kind of brings you a big smile on your face. We are excited. We have a special guest coming out again today because we had him last week and just brought tons of everything, laughs and stories and tons of stuff. So we're so excited. So if we can have, let's see who's ready. Maybe Greta's out there can share where she's from and a little bit about herself, so you can get the whole view of all of our superwomen here on our Millionaire Mindset Hangout and our focus.
Yes, I am here, and I'm super happy to be here. I've been so stoked all week since last week. It felt like last week's hangout went all week long. It was like it just never stopped. I mean, Tom was just like all over Facebook. It just hilarious. It's been like this week has just been Tom the furry hat guy all week long. He's been blowing up my news feed. And it's added, like, I've just been smiling all week long and laughing, and it's just been great. So I've been really looking forward to this, especially now that Keisha wasn't on with us. If you were on with us last week, Keisha unfortunately could not be on with us last week, but she is here today. So I'm so excited to have Keisha on here with us. For those of you who don't know me, maybe this is your first time to this hangout, welcome. My name is Greta Campagnolo, and I'm a mom freedompreneur of 6 amazing children who hopefully will have listened to my order. No, I'm kidding. Well, sort of. And just stay on the outskirts of my office today so that I can totally rock this hangout. You know, it's so funny. Just quickly, I want to tell you how hilarious, like, my kids just made me laugh this morning because they told me that when I'm on my hangouts, they hang out upstairs right above my office and listen to my hangouts. And they're like, it's so much fun. Yesterday was so awesome, Mom. And we love the new person. I was on another hangout. And it's so exciting to be able to do this from home and to really, you know, have my kids involved. Even though they're not, like, directly in my office right now, sometimes they come in and out. But it was really cool to hear them say that and hear them having fun, and they're excited to hang out with Tom today too, even if it's upstairs, listening through the walls, through the floor. So welcome, super excited for today.
It's awesome. I love hearing how your kids really inspire you, and you're inspiring your kids, Greta. It's so much fun. Keisha, share.
Hello, everyone. I'm so glad to be here this week. How is everyone doing? And for everyone out there listening, I'm super excited to be here with Tom, the furry head guy. I missed last week, and I did watch the replay of it. And I mean, Tom, you are hilarious. And you know, I see you at the event, but we never really actually spoke or hung out. But guess what? We will. And I just love your spirit, and you're just so jovial. I love it. And I think we always have, you know, this deep, deep hangout, and just to see and have and hear all the humor and just still get the task done and have fun doing it. That was just amazing. So I'm happy to be here this week for part 2. So I'm ready. I am ready and open for this new experience that we're going to have today, and we appreciate you for coming back. So guys, all of you watching, stay tuned. Be ready to have an awesome and amazing next 30 to 45 minutes to an hour. Have fun and be open to receive it.
Might be longer than that.
Uh-oh. I was watching last week. I said, oh, don't tell me we have another Dave out here.
No, the good news is I actually don't have a coaching session right after this, so I'm actually packing and doing my laundry right now, so.
Yeah, getting ready.
Well, so I have my nice shirt on over my boxers. you know. So that's how I roll.
So just know, guys, if I have to jump off, if we do run over, I do have a small one. And Greta, to share the same thing, just yesterday, my 7-year-old boy, he decided he wants to start blogging. He is ready. I said, son, we're going to write out your plan, decide what you want to blog about. He has four categories of what he wants to blog about. He said his life. Okay, at 7 years old, I'm not sure how much that is, but he has a story to tell. Okay, he has some other things some interests that he knows people will be excited about. So he's like, Mom, don't you get rich from blogging? I said, that's right, son. We're gonna do it.
I love it. I love it.
He's ready. So he's inspired by his mother's actions and from seeing us guys do this every week. So listen, if a 7-year-old can be inspired to blog, I know you can too. So I'm going to turn it back over to you or Valerie if she's out there.
Hey, yeah, I actually have a second to pop out. I'm actually here. I'm actually at Whole Foods. I realized I'm headed to Vegas, going to the event, and I'm picking up some organic raisins and stuff here at Whole Foods so we can have some great organic snacks. And it's my little guys, it's their birthday. They're 5 years old today. A little sleepy, but little birthday boys. So I'm so excited to go through and hear, I know, Sweet Pea. So, Tom, I'm excited to hear what you got for us today because I know it's going to be epic. I'm gonna mute myself out here. Lots of noise in the background here.
Okay. Awesome. Okay, cool. So I guess you guys can. What's that thing where you still me on the Hangout so everybody can see me or something? Whoever has control of that. I don't know who has control over that. Can y'all see me all right? You can see me good?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, first off, I want to approach the gentleman that left me a cool comment the other day, and I didn't even know the comment was there until Greta brought it up. And first off, I want to tell you, I live in a 4-bedroom home. I don't live in an apartment. I actually share this 4-bedroom home with a roommate. And why do I do that? I do that because it cuts my bills in half. Because when you're working online, it's commission based. And the thing is that when it's commission based, you gotta live on a budget. So one, you got to pay your own taxes. 2, you got to buy advertising. So I put 30% of my advertising back in my business, which y'all should do too. And then 3, it gives me more money to travel. So I can go to the events. I can pay for airplane travel, and so that I can rent cars. Or actually, I'm not renting a car this time, but just so I can pay for hotels. You see what I mean? Like, don't you girls like budget your stuff? You know that now that you work at home and things like that. It's the same thing that I do too. And it was just really tickled me to death when I saw this guy post this stupid thing on there saying, "Oh, this guy just looks like a clown and everything, and oh, he's a supposed 6-figure earner, and he lives in an apartment." And I'm like, dude, do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? And this is not like to say, oh, I'm the furry hack. This has nothing to do with that. Do you know my story? Do you know who I am? Do you know where I came from? You know what I mean? So the thing is that I always love to poke humor at people like that. And real fast before we start this hangout, I'm going to ask y'all, can you all see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, cool. Because I'm going to actually go into my iPass back office, and I'm actually going to show my commissions. Why am I going to do that? Because I'm going to show them that I'm a 6-figure earner. Okay, let me see. You go under Marketing Center, I believe. No. Oh, wait.
Yeah, but either way, the dashboard.
Hi there, and welcome to the Marketing Center. This is where I'm going to get.
Okay, so right over here, look at this: 118,889.98. Okay, well, we just done spelled that belief. Okay, so now that guy can shut the hell up. But anyways, you know what I mean? So basically, I shouldn't even have to explain myself like that, but it's just funny how you have these guys who are not receiving success, and there's a definition I call haters. It's having anger towards everybody receiving success. Haters. Having anger towards everybody receiving success. Post it on your timeline in Facebook. Watch all the comments and likes that you'll get. Okay? Because first off, the thing is that you don't want to be speaking negativity on a person's business. Okay, you just don't want to do that. You want to speak blessings into a person's business. In fact, you always want to be going, hey guys, uplift them, even if you're not doing well yourself, uplift others, because you're going to attract that back to you. And it's funny because just I don't know, maybe the guy just had a bad day or something, and I'm not mad at him or anything. In fact, I'm going to put love on the guy. And if you notice, I'm going to speak good about him. He's probably a nice guy, probably just maybe had a bad day, maybe he had a bad experience with another company, or a bad experience with some other leaders or something like that. And I got to say, dude, I forgive you. Not a big deal. You know what I mean? And I let it go. But the thing is that always speak life into a person. You know, speak life. Speak that you believe in them. Speak that you believe in how they are. You know what I mean? Because if I didn't have the community with Empower Network and all the supportive people all around me, and just like Dave Wood taking me on stage and just speaking life into me, just saying, hey, Tom, I believe in you, because the other year I was actually really nervous to even speak on stage. People saw me speak on stage and they thought I've been doing it for like years. When in fact that when I went in the back of the stage, I actually was like really super nervous. In fact, I was having this guy who's a minister, his name's Carl Willis. What's up, Carl? He actually was praying over me because he was a minister. I was like this in the back going like this. I was so nervous. And I'm in the green room like, shit. He's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, dude, I'm so nervous. I don't even know if I want to go out there right now. And he's all, dude, you got to go out there. And so I'm seeing this girl, Tracy Hauser or something like that. I forgot her name, Tracy something. But it's Tracy Hauser. But anyway, she was just like killing it. And I'm like, crap, I got to follow that? And I'm back there just watching her on the TV just kill it in front of the stage. And I'm like, oh, my God, what do I got to do to uplift the whole entire crowd and rock it? So I'm like, Carl, I know you're a minister, and I know you believe in prayer. Please just pray over me, because I am so nervous right now. My palms are sweaty. I'm just like shaking on the inside. So they literally like put their hands on me and they just prayed for me, and they said, God, just have Tom speak just so that just if he can just touch one person's life, in that room, then just that'll be the best thing possible. So then after he prayed over me, Tracy came off the stage, and she came into the back, and then Carl went up to speak. I didn't even get to watch Carl's stuff. I was speaking with Tracy. I said, man, you did awesome. Like, what, how did you prepare for that and everything? She's all, oh, I just pretended like, I'm talking to a video or something. And I went, oh, I'm like, I talk on videos all the time. He's like, yeah, just picture it's like a camera, like the audience is a camera, and you're just speaking to the video. And I went, oh, I could do that. So what I did is this is kind of like to get y'all ready, whenever y'all speak on stage or something. Imagine it's a video camera, and then people are just behind it, right? So basically what I did is I came out there, and I had this like idea to walk out with two women in my pimp outfit, and of course my furry hat, because the whole thing is ex pickup artist picks up checks instead of chicks and all this. So we walked out there, and I had my intro song, Tom, the furry hat guy, he's building furry dreams, right? I have a theme song, isn't that cool? But anyway, so we were walking out, and I had these two girls. One of the girls was a production assistant, and then I had Tracy on my right, and we walked out like that, and everyone was like standing ovation, like welcoming me and all that stuff, and yelling furry, furry, furry. And I had my sunglasses on, just like, okay, y'all can sit down, like that. And then I said, now I'm sorry, girls, I only pick up checks instead of chicks. Y'all get to go. And they're all, what? And they're all walking off the stage, all bummed out and everything. But it was just so funny because when I got out there, I just like had fun. I had the crowd dancing. I freaking had them doing like this little like power move thing. And it was just like, after that, it's like, it was just, everything went smoothly, and I had people coming up to me, and I had that one lady come up to me and said, oh my God, I was the one person that you were meaning to get the message to, and I got it. And I was like, wow, that was interesting how you put it out there, that you put out the intention, like, I just want to impact at least one person, at least. So you don't have to be like, oh my God, I didn't impact 1,000 people in the audience. Oh my God, I'm free. I suck as a speaker now. No, I mean, if you can impact just one person and you put that intention out there, then the universe will answer, God will answer, and it'll be done. Oh, first off, I want to raise the vibration here a little bit because do you girls like to dance?
Yeah.
Okay, because the thing is, Greta had a special request because she saw me do my "Oh, I'm happy," right? You know, this little thing. Well, I literally have a dance that I do. It's a 30-second dance I normally do with my team. Okay. Now I'm going to teach everybody watching the hangout, and you can follow along at your home if you want, but the girls have to follow along because they're actually on the panel. Okay. So what I want you to do, girls, we're going to actually we're going to go and rehearse this real fast. Okay. You don't have to stand up. This is actually a sit-down one.
Sit down. Yes.
Well, you can stand up if you want to, but it's actually a sit-down one. So basically, you're gonna hold this arm up. I think it's your right arm. Is this your right arm?
Yeah. Looks like it.
Well, kind of mirror mine. So both our arms are kind of the same or something. Yeah. So, anyways, wait, is it? Yeah.
This is my right arm.
You're gonna fist pump like this. Right? Go ahead, fist pump, everybody. Right? Okay. Now, then you're gonna I'm gonna say other arm, and you're gonna do like this.
Oh my God.
Right? Okay. And then you're gonna do the little head thing they do at the night at the Roxbury, where they go like this, right? Yeah, right. And then I'm just gonna, and then you do both arms like this, right? And do it, and that's it. You do like this. Ready? It's head, both arms. And we do 2 rounds of that, and don't worry about being a professional at it. I'll just coach you along, and I'll say, okay, right arm. Okay? All right, let me get the music. You all ready?
Yeah, let me see you on screen.
All right, here we go. Oh, wait, hold on. Here we go, right arm. Right arm. Left arm. Head. Left arm. Yeah. And that was it. That was my. It was called my. That I always called that the crazy commission dance. I have a label for everything I do. Like when you see me in person at an event, I like to do what's called the high vibration smile. And this is the smile that you have whenever you think about what it would be like if a man man or a woman knocked at your door and gave you a briefcase of $1 million in cash and said, "This is yours. Don't worry about where it came from. Tax free. It's all yours." How would your face look? And the thing is that I call that the $1 million high vibration smile. So whenever you see me in person, you always got to get a pic with the $1 million. I just made $1 million in one day. High vibration smile.
That's awesome.
Let me see. Keisha, you got to open your mouth wider though.
We should take a picture.
Keisha, open your mouth like a dentist is saying, ah. Yeah, there you go. Like that. Oh, wait, hold on. I am going to take a picture. Hold on. Okay, everybody do it, and we're going to post it on our timelines. Hold on. Let me close it. Okay, ready? And everybody open your mouth.
Of course, I'm doing it too.
Okay, open your mouth. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Okay. Okay, cool. We got it. Okay, cool. Now I'm going to post this on the timeline of Hangout. And I'm actually going to tag y'all $1 million smile. Okay, cool. But remember, this is the Millionaire Mind Hangout, right? So
yeah,
people gotta have the million, the millionaire smile on there. So I mean, I just gave you all a cool little millionaire smile. Okay, cool. Wait. I'm gonna tag y'all in it real fast. I told you I just like to have fun on these things. So I mean, if you're expecting some like deep content, don't expect it. Because you're gonna get some cool secrets, but right now I'm having fun. Okay, hold on a second. I'm about to tag in this thing. So let me see pictures.
I think that's the whole point. If you're not reaching, your $1 million and you're not having fun with it, what's the point?
Exactly. Exactly. Okay.
I just got. Oh, is she laughing too? Are you on my friends list?
I believe I am, Tom. Not sure.
What's your last? Oh, Keisha Parker. Okay,
Well,
I got
for
you.
me.
Okay, let me see. Greta. Okay, I'm tagging y'all.
All right.
And here it goes. Boom. There it is. If you guys look on your Facebook, I just put it on. Okay, and it's funny because what other hangout has you dancing and doing millionaire smiles?
All right.
Hey, what's up? What's up? Okay. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, I'm sweating too. Sorry about that, ladies. They always and I never say I sweat. I always say I glisten.
Yeah, that's what I said.
And the reason I'm sweating is because one, my vibration is very strong right now. It's just very high. When your vibration's high, you begin to like get really hot. Your body gets
That's
hot.
what I was gonna say. All the high vibrations.
You begin to steam up, and it's like you get inspiration from God and the universe telling you, do this, do that, do this, and all you got to do is follow through on what you're feeling. And do you ever notice that whenever you get like that you ever get that idea, that little light bulb in the head that goes ding, right? You ever done that? Did you ever know that is actually God speaking to you at that time, saying, here's some inspiration, are you going to do what I say? Did you ever know that? It literally is, because when you're actually a clear channel and your body's clear, you've been eating well, you've been meditating, you've been praying, you've been doing all this stuff, and all of a sudden you just get this idea, you got to almost like act on it before someone else gets it too, and then they act on it before you.
Yeah, I can totally relate to that. I love those moments, and I get them. I have times in my life where I get them so frequently if I'm really connected and really just tapped into my vision and my why, and it's just like all just I'm obsessing about it, and I get frequently woken up by it too when I'm sleeping, and all of a sudden I can't go to sleep. This happened a couple nights ago. It was like I had a meeting with the universe, and it was awesome. And then I ended up being up for a couple of hours, and it was just this flood of ideas just coming through, and I just took out my phone and started typing them all down, and I love it. It's incredible. And I also get this sensation. I don't know about you, maybe you watching right now or any of you on the panel, but I get this sensation in the back of my head. I don't know if you get it, but I get it, and I have it right now on this hangout. I usually have it on this hangout. It's funny, but right on the back of my head. I don't know if you can see the back of my head, but right here, I get this like tingly sensation as well when I'm about to have a shift. And maybe you have a tingly sensation or something going on for you. Maybe it happens somewhere else in your body. I don't know, but for me that's where it is.
Right. That's awesome. And there's a big significance why I'm bringing all this up right now, is because the thing is that I work a lot with vibration, and I also work with a lot with attraction. And I don't mean just looking good and all that stuff, but I mean. Sorry guys, my vibration is so strong right now. I can tell because my body's like hot, and that's a good thing. That means like there's going to be ideas coming through me like crazy right now. So watch out. Okay, so here's the deal. I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit of a story, because a lot of you came on this hangout because you want to know what was the secret technique that helped me pay off $40,000 in debt. Well, first off, the idea of me coming back for a part 2 all came up because I couldn't finish this part of the story, which is really an essential ingredient, which I didn't even share last weekend within my story. Well, here's what happened. There's this process that happened to me back in 1998. There was a time where I had been struggling to pay my rent, and I've been struggling to pay my bills. And the thing is that I just lost my job back in 1998, and I was like, crap, what am I going to do? I don't know what to do and all this stuff. And a friend of mine actually sent me like this little script thing, right? And it had like this little prayer on it. And I'm just like, Oh, okay. Well, prayer, cool. I have a Christian background. I pray and all that stuff. Well, this was a different type of prayer. It was actually telling you that I've been praying wrong for all these years. Wow, I've been praying wrong. How is that? I was born again when I was 3 years old. Well, what's up with this? How am I praying wrong? I'm just kind of, my whole belief's going like, what? What? I don't get this. So anyways, here's the deal. So I really dug down into this script, and my friend says, okay, I'll tell you what. I want you to dispel your beliefs right now. I want you to have an open mind, and I want you to go ahead and just do this script, this prayer for like 3 weeks. Okay, but not only that, but I want you to also, also be taking action on the desire that you're focusing on, right? And the script was talking about like how if you're stuck and you're not able to move forward in your life, in your business, in your career, how there's something going on at a spiritual level on the inside of yourself. And oh, by the way, if you're on this Hangout right now, and you want this script, I'll probably be doing a blog on it in about I don't know when, probably in about a couple days or so. So if you want to go to furryhackguy.com, become a subscriber, go ahead and you'll get it. But here's the deal. The script goes like this, okay? It was talking about the way the Hawaiians pray, and the Hawaiians use a prayer called huna. And the way that they do it is they actually mention God being called the higher self, like the higher powerful self, which they always say God is in all of us, right? And some people don't believe that. It doesn't matter what you believe. I'm going to tell you. I'm just telling you what worked for me, okay? Because here's the deal. I had a hard time believing this whole thing. I don't know about this higher self stuff. I'm born again Christian. I believe in God. I graduated from Christian school. This is how I believe. This is only the way I believe. And I said, okay. My friend said, dispel my beliefs, open my mind. Right now I'm stuck. And obviously the normal prayers I'm having is not working. So I need to try something else. They always say when something's not working, you try something else. You're not working, try something else. That doesn't work, do something. I don't believe in try, I meant do something else. So I said, I'm not doing this, so I might as well see if this works. So I dispelled my beliefs, and what I did is I got the script, and it was saying like, sit down and allow a golden, imagine a golden light connecting with your higher self, aka God, right? And what you do is you blow out like 4 breaths of gold right up to your higher self, and you go like 4 times, and you say, I'm now connecting with the higher self. And I would throw in that I'm also connecting with God too, because God's a badass and everything. He's awesome. So I always say, and I'm connecting with God too, because I don't want to forget about Him. So anyway, so I did that, and I followed this script for like 3 weeks, right? And I did it for 3 weeks, and I also took action. I put out resumes. I was asking in my prayer. I said, I want the perfect job for me that just fits me. Just when I work this job, I'm just gonna know it's gonna click that it's for me. And at the time, I was in the restaurant industry, so I was actually putting resumes at restaurants. And lo and behold, I saw this ad in the paper looking for assistant managers, and I have I have a management background at this company called Dave & Buster's, right? So and I was only a department head there. I wasn't a manager, and I wanted to be like a manager. But here's the deal. So I focused on that, and I said I even want more money. I want more money than I was making at my previous job. I would imagine more money. So after I did this thing for like 3 weeks. Literally, I got a phone call from the one of the owners. She was actually the wife of the owner, but she did all the interviews, and said, "Hey, listen, I want to speak with you in person. You're going to meet with my son Shane. He's our district manager guy." I said, "Okay, cool." So I went down there, dressed in a tie and everything, and walked in looking all nice and GQ, right? Walked in, and it was the weirdest thing. I walked into the restaurant, and there was like, it almost seemed like he had like an aura over him, like a beam of light, like glowing from him. It was the weirdest thing. I know he was just under like some bright light or something, but the bright light was like almost like glowing his energy. And he just like looked at me and smiled and went like that and smiled and everything. And it was the weirdest thing. I went, wow, cool. Like the energy's good. And it was like right when we sat down, like just boom, hit it off like right away. Like boom, it was like instant connection. And then it was funny because I had a bad experience at the other company, and he was just like, you know, if you do this, if you work for me and things like that, are you gonna be a good guy for us? And I said, you know what, sir, I was so driven to get that job, to work with the guy. I said this. I said, look, I'll tell you this. I'll work for you for 90 days. I will pass every Fukin test. I will become one of your top managers ever in your company, and I will be the best I can be. And if I don't pull through for you in 90 days, in exactly 90 days, you can let me go. I'll shake your hand, and I'll just walk out the door. And then I just shut up. And he went, well, that's a deal. I can't pass that deal up. You basically said if it don't work out, you walk out. I mean, you'll basically shake my hand and say, okay, didn't work out. So anyways, we did it, and check this out. I studied all of the tests and everything, and I got hundreds like on every single test. I went up to the training in Dallas, became like the #1 student in there. I got the top score in the test. I became the #1 shift manager in the whole, and he had like 8 stores. I became the #1 shift manager in all 8 stores in the entire company, and I came through on my promise, and he was bragging about me to the other managers, saying, have you met Tom? Have you met Tom? Have you met Tom? Just like bragging about me. Like he had like a name for me, like Turbo Tom, because I'm like really fast and I was like really good with everybody and everything. And it was just like, that little script like totally put me in alignment with the perfect job. And we're not here to talk about jobs today, obviously. I'm just kind of giving you a background of my story, right? But here's the deal. If you right now are having you're having an issue right now, like you have a block. You don't know why you're not getting ahead, and you're going, man, what is going on? Why am I not getting ahead here? And then it's like there's something going on at a spiritual issue. It's going on right in here. And you're either it's like this, okay, so here's God trying to give you inspiration, and you're like, no, God, I got this. I'm just working, right? No, I'm just working. But then it's like, okay, go ahead and work. I won't talk to you at all. And you're thinking, oh, if I just work hard, I'll get a lot of money. No, you have to be like, I'm open to ideas. My blood pressure's low. I'm doing this action, and I'm taking action on this. So then that brought me into what's called meditation. Meditation is a spiritual wealth tool that I've been using ever since that time. I really dug down into what meditation does. 1, meditation lowers blood pressure. 2, it increases your inspirational levels so that you can allow God to speak with you. Because most of the time we block things and we're not able to get an idea to do this thing, that thing, this thing. So we never do those things. 3, it raises vibration so that you can actually attract things to you like a magnet. 4, it increases sex drive. So that's always good. But anyways, and then 5, it allows you to be this beautiful being on the inside. And in fact, I have people like normally coming to me at events, or they won't talk to me until like later, and they'll be like, oh, well, I don't want to go talk to you because I saw all these people around you talking to you, and I saw all these girls around you. Oh, I think that was Alicia. She said that to me. I said, Alicia, why didn't you talk to me at the last event? Oh, because you had all these girls around you. And I'm like, so I'm like, oh, sorry about that, But anyways, what it does, it really releases this thing, and it really got me focused on my entire life, where I encountered this movie called The Secret. And that was back in 2006. And remember, this is weird because, check this out. I found that script in 1998, and then I saw The Secret in 2006. So it was like, when I saw The Secret, I was like this during that movie. I was like this. Like I couldn't take my eyes away from it. Like, did y'all see The Secret? y'all see the secret? I like couldn't take my eyes away from it.
I forced my family to watch it.
Yeah, it was weird because it was literally talking about like praying to your higher self, you know, God, whatever you want to call it, and it's all the same thing. It's all the same thing. People put a belief on one thing, and they don't realize this, but we are God within ourselves. You are God. I mean, it's just you are. You're not the egotistical God. You are a loving, spiritual, loving, peaceful being that was meant to do great in this world and help the world become a better place. That's what you are, a humble person who has godlike qualities inside them. In order to unleash those, though, you've got to do something called meditation, because then you're not going to get the ideas that come from God in order to help the world change. You know, you're not going to get those ideas. You're just going to have this blah. I just got to put my head down and work hard, work hard, work hard. You don't realize these things, because the thing is that there was a time during that time I saw The Secret. I was $40,000 in debt at that time. I literally was, and the thing is that I said, okay, I wasn't using the script to like its full potential. There was a part in the Secret that spoke about like this. Well, you know, you're going for that goal, and it's about to see root. It's about like this. It's just about to go up, and all of a sudden you say, this stuff doesn't work, and then it goes back down, and all of a sudden the energy is completely gone. Well, the thing is that you got to recognize that there's an ounce of faith that you got to keep doing it. You got to believe. So I actually put this to the test. Okay, check this out. I'm going to see if The Secret works. I was in a company where I was in this. It was a 2x2 matrix, and I had 2 people left on one of my matrices in order for me to make a $6,000 cashier's check, right? And the thing is that I was like, okay, I need 2 people, but I'm just blocking this thing for some reason. I don't know what I'm doing, you know. So I said, okay, The Secret said believe, meditate, and do this process, and this will be in the script that I give you guys. So I did this process where I actually ended up going into a bathtub, and I did this thing called the bathtub meditation. And I went in there, and there's a significance with the bathtub, and I'm going to tell you why. It has nothing to do with the bathtub itself. It has a significance with the water. The water is very big because, check this out. When you're laying in water, and water actually has the vibrations of energy, you are actually 70% or 75% water. 70%, I think. Yeah, 70% water. And you actually have 70% water in your body. So check this out. They did a study on this little book called Messages in the Water, where they took each thing, these things of water, and they would actually take this one like bottle of water, and they'd speak like really like negative, and they say, "Oh, you suck, you're worthless, you're evil, you can't do anything right, da 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 da, and I don't believe in you, da 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 da, right? You suck, right?" And then they took another bottle, and they went, "You're amazing, you're beautiful, you're just the most incredible water in the world. I love you. You are so amazing. You treat my body right, and you are so cool. I love you," right? So they took like a little bit of a thing, like a little droplet thing, and they put it like on a microscope thing. And what they did is they crystallized the negative one, and then they took the next one of the positive one, and they crystallized the positive one. They put them together, and they noticed that they formed into a little bit of some crystals. Now, the funny thing about it was the negative one literally was saying a message like, "You suck and you're worthless," and it had like a really distorted, crystallized thing, right? And it just like was this really gross like crystal. But then they looked at the positive one, and it formed into a beautiful little crystal. And under the message it said, "I love you. You're amazing. You're awesome. You can do anything." And it was the weirdest thing that when I realized that, I formulated something in my mind. I said, okay, if that's the deal, then if I lay in a bath water, lukewarm water, you know, sometimes a little bit hotter, because I want to feel good, right? And you lay in that, and you do the script that I give you, exactly to the T, twice a day. Imagine what you can have come to you very quickly. Imagine how things can get unblocked in your life. Imagine how things can manifest to you at a quicker, at a more faster level, right? And I did that for 2 days, or I'm sorry, twice a day. And I put a date on the check. I actually got a blank check, and I said, I put blank checks all over the place though too. I put $6,000 on this check, and I put it all over my computer. I took a blank check and I put it in my wallet, so every time I saw it, I'm like, I'm gonna have that goal. But I put a date on it. I put December 12th, 2006, and I had started my little meditation thing October 26th, 2006, because I just saw The Secret like 2 days before. So check this out. Every day I did that, but not only was I meditating every day in the bathtub every single day, I was actually taking action too. I was putting out ads. I was talking to people on the phones. I was telling people to call me. I put a check on the wall. I'd look at it when I wake up in the morning, and I said, I'm going to have you. You're mine. Like that. And I had all this stuff going on, right? Okay, so December 11th comes around, and I had talked to like maybe a pipeline of like 20 or 30 people who are like, oh yeah, I'm looking for the money and things like that. I'm looking for the money. So December 11th comes around, and I had a little bit of self-doubt come inside me, and I said, whoa, okay, I got to stop that, and I caught it immediately. The Secret said to have undying faith. It said have undying faith. So okay, I dispelled that right away, and I continued meditating. I would visualize the FedEx guy knocking on the door. I visualize opening the door, and all of a sudden getting the package, and I imagine opening it up, and I imagine holding the check in my hand, and my eyes lighting up like this, and I just remembered like yelling, saying, thank you, God, thank you, God, thank you, God, thank you, God, right? And I imagine like just like being in tears of gratitude, just like crying on the floor, just like bowed down, saying, thank you, thank you, thank you, you know? And I would just do this like intense emotional connection with my goal, and I would do this like every day. So December 12th comes around, and I'm thinking to myself, crap. Okay, I don't have my goal. It's December 12th. We still have till midnight, Pacific Standard Time. Right? So anyways, so I'm thinking to myself, okay, I still have till midnight. I'm gonna believe it. I'm gonna believe it. So it comes up to like 11:45 p.m. Like my time, right? So I'm like, okay, I'm getting tired. I've been advertising all day, going for my goal, and I was on MySpace at the time, right? And they have like this little side thing you can put like an ad or something. Okay, I said, okay, this is the last straw. I said, God, I want my goal now. I just finally commanded it. I said, I want my goal. It's time. Today's the day. Give it to me. And literally, I put that there. I put an ad out there, and I said, you know, if you want to get this, whatever, 40 leads a day or something like that, you know, you got to get this tool. I said something in that. They had their, you know, how Facebook has like their timeline like this. Well, MySpace had like a little timeline on the left side or something like that. Well, check this out. So I do that. I just let it go, detach with faith, turn off my computer. I go to bed, and I turn off my phone usually when I go to bed at night too. So check this out. I go to bed. And I wake up, and I notice that my phone's blinking with a message. And I look at it, and the voicemail was at 11:59 p.m. And I went to bed like 11:45. I said, okay, that's interesting. So then I go on my MySpace, right? And my friend Angela sends me a message saying, hey, you know, hey Tom, you know, give me a call, you know, and the message was like at 11:48 p.m. I just saw your tool that can help me get more leads for my business, right? And she's like, oh, okay. So I got on the phone and called her, and I knew at this time it was already like December 13th, but I was like, so I called her, and she goes, hey Tom, I saw that tool that you're into, and me and another friend want to get into it with you. Where do we send the money? And I'm like, oh, you and a friend? Or like, yeah, my friend Terry, she lives over there, and we want to both get into it. So I said, oh, okay. Well, you got to do this, send this, whatever. So she sends it in, and boom, her and her friend fills up those 2 spots, and I get a $6,000 check. Right? Isn't that awesome? Oh, and by the way, I think I have a picture of the check of me holding it, so I'm actually going to show you a screen share. So hold on a second. Can you all see my screen? Nod your head up and down. Can you see my screen? Awesome. Okay, so let me go and open up my thing here. I think I still have it too. I'm not sure if I do. Let me see. Pictures. Pick folder. Okay. Let me see. Oh. Okay, so do you see this thing? This is a picture of my cashier's check back in 2006. Can y'all see it? Isn't that crazy? Isn't that Nuck and Futz? So this
Manifestation.
Huh? What'd you say?
Manifested that. You manifested.
Yeah, I manifested this check, and you don't even know. It was literally like this. Okay, hold on a second. I'm trying to come back. Okay, I literally did everything I did exactly in my visualizations. When I got the FedEx thing at the door, I literally opened the door up, and I literally was in tears of gratitude, crying. I was like, oh my God, thank you God, thank you God, thank you God. You know, I literally was on the floor crying, like thanking God for giving me this check, because I literally put so much energy into it, spiritual energy. I put so much mental energy. I put so much focus into manifesting that $6,000 check, and I put full belief and full faith that it would happen. And the thing is that these days people, they never believe that stuff like this can happen. They do this thing where they say, oh, think something's seep and root. Oh, this stuff doesn't work. I quit. Oh, I'm never going to get the $6,000 check. No, I literally put so much focus in that thing. And by the way, like I said, if you subscribe to my blog at furryhackguy.com, I'll give you guys the script. And in fact, I might even send it like today or tomorrow, because I'll blog on this whole thing. Because I'm going to put this video on there talking about this. Okay? And there'll be a link to a PDF or something. You can download it and take 2 baths a day. They'll be like, Mommy, why are you taking 2 baths a day? Well, because I've got to manifest our $6,000 check. You know what I mean? So, well, for us, it'd be, I got to manifest 2 all-ins. You know? So, yeah. Can I get a yeah? Right? Okay. So here's the deal. What ended up happening was I was so stoked with that and everything, and it ended up coming up to a time where I kind of got cocky about it. I got like really cocky. I'm like, I just use the script and everything, and everything. And finally, there was a time I literally was not going to be able to pay my rent in 2007, because this was during the time I had said the whole, I don't see myself coming back. I have a back problem. Remember, in part 1. Well, this is during that time when I had to literally drop my ego and meditate at a deeper level again. And it was the funniest thing, because I went into this whole deep state of meditation again, and I meditated for I remember I had to pay my rent by Monday. I literally didn't have the money to pay it. I literally didn't. And I knew that in the business I was working at the time, one sale was going to be $1,000 in cash, right? So I literally meditated. I just meditated on $1,000. That's all I needed at the time. I just went for my needs. So I meditate. And it wasn't just like this. I do guided meditations where you put the headphones on and you get in a deeper theta state and all this stuff. Well, I literally did this meditation for 4 hours that night. And as I was meditating, my phone rings. And I'm like, oh, my phone's ringing. And this was after my 4 hours of meditating. And I went to go answer the phone. And I answered it, and she goes, and this is when I just started doing my videos and everything too. That's why I told y'all I made $2,500 during that time. Remember, during that 1 month, during the 30 days. Well, the deal is here's what happened. I literally picked up the phone, and she goes, "Hey, Tom." I said, "Hey, who's this?" Well, this is I forgot her name. Her name was Judy from Jamaica. She literally was from Jamaica. I'm like, "Oh, Jamaica, man, Jamaica," right? So anyway, so she calls and says, "Hey, Tom, I've been watching your videos, and I want to come in at the first level." And it was a $1,200 level, but you earn $1,000. And she goes, "Okay." And I said, "Oh, okay, cool." I wasn't like, "Oh, really?" I wasn't like that, because you didn't never get too excited about that. I went, "Oh, okay, cool. Let's work together, and I'll help you out and everything." And then basically, so I said, well, here's what you need to do. I need you to go ahead and go to the bank tomorrow, and I need you to go ahead and do a wire transfer for $1,000 into my bank account. Here's my stuff, right? So I did it, and then boom, Monday, the day I'm supposed to pay rent, I have $1,000 in my bank account. Right? And I was able to pay my rent. I was like, this is cool. I get to pay my rent. So I'm literally like, thank you, God. Again, I'm like, thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you for helping me take care of this, right? So the deal is that I literally just became just this firm believer in a meditation. I started just doing it. And the more I did it, it's like the less debt I saw in my bank account. Like I literally would just like keep meditating, and then getting ideas and doing this, doing that. And I remember at the time that I had actually manifested a business that brought me like 10 grand in a month. And I was like, wow, this is pretty cool. I got this business that gave me 10 grand in a month, and then I was consistently making like $1,000, $2,000 a week, $3,000 a week, and I was just making consistent money. And then boom, like 6 months later, I had paid off all of my bills, all $40,000 in debt. It was like all gone, and I was like, wow, this is so cool. And I was just like, man, I got to keep meditating, and I would just meditate all the time until this day right now. I still fucking meditate. I still do it. Now, why is that? Why do I meditate now? I meditate now because, one, I know that it helps me experience full connection with God, and you got to have that connection. Some people pray like this. Some people pray normally, like, "Hey God, thank you for this day. Help me to have a great day," and all this stuff. And it's almost like when you pray like that, what they said in the script, it doesn't really connect like your lower self to the higher self, which I believe now God has given us all a higher self. God has given everybody here a higher self. You have a higher, powerful self. The question I have is, are you connecting with that higher, powerful self on a daily basis? And this is the higher self that is confident. You're strong. You're powerful. You take action. You do whatever it takes. You're a powerful spiritual being helping to change millions of lives. This is the higher spiritual self that God gave all of us. And then when they say that God is everywhere, He is. He gave us all a higher self. And you have that higher self inside of y'all. Everybody does. Everybody has that higher spiritual self. And the deal is that I ended up actually in 2012 designing my own meditation course. And you know what I implemented in this? And if you guys want a free meditation, I'll give you guys you girls a free meditation too, just for being on this hangout, right? I designed a course that actually implemented all of these certain strategies of connecting with God at a deeper level, the right way to pray. It also connected with having your lower self connect with that higher spiritual self. It actually also implemented all the strategies of releasing all the blocks that have been happening in your life. Because if we have all these blocks that have been happening in our lives and we never release them, we're never going to excel in our businesses because that block is going to be there all the time. So the thing is that I decided to put all this into a meditation course. And I did this because I wanted people to have the secret too. And I always said this, I want people to have almost like meditation on steroids. What I mean by that is if everybody saw The Secret and you saw the effect it had on just like my life, I always said that if I could put this on steroids and help people manifest things a whole lot faster, it would be some amazing things. So what I did is before I even put this on the market, I actually ended up getting some testimonials. I wanted to see what people were experiencing by doing the meditation. So I did this over a month's process, and I gave it to like 77 people. It was the most magnificent thing I've ever seen. People started saying, thanks to your meditation, I had like 3 sales come in today. Another lady said she became she finally got that big check on stage in her company. The company was called, well, it starts with a V, and you get like the shakes in it. You all know the shake mix or something like that. That takes like a cake mix. Anyways, I won't say what it is, but she ended up getting like a big check on stage because I had like this part in one of my meditations where I said, imagine yourself holding that big check on stage, and imagine everybody totally filling you up with joy, peace, harmony, and powerful love vibrations that are just in front of you, and you see everything all around you filling you up with love and harmony and just this powerful message inside of you. So check this out. Are you all open today, right now? We'll do a short one. Are you open to doing a short meditation with me right now? Y'all game?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, so
meditating all at the same time.
okay, so if you're not now, yes, I need y'all to meet yourselves out so I can get a clear channel, and I want to go ahead and also speak a blessing to everybody watching this right now. It is my intent with this meditation and this prayer to help everybody listening to the sound of my voice. And I now command God to speak through me into everybody's life who's watching this video. I now command God to speak into everyone's life abundance, wealth, power, and to help everybody get unstuck so that they can manifest the wishes of their hearts in ways that are for the highest good and for all those in their life that they will touch. I speak this on to everybody now. Okay. All right, so y'all ready? Nod your head up and down if you are. You can do this. Okay, cool. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm getting some music out right now because that's just how I roll. I like to play music. It's really relaxing music, and it's really good stuff to help you all get into the meditative state. And this meditation is actually going to be called. Let me see. Let me see. I'm actually picking one for y'all. Okay, so this one actually is going to be called Deleting Your Inner Wussy. Okay, because a lot of people have that inner wussy that kind of just you know, they don't really. This inner wussy is kind of like inside of them that they don't know how to release it. So they have it inside of them, and it's just kind of blocking them from everything. So we needed to kind of just delete that out of them, right? So what I want y'all to do right now is I want everybody on this panel, and if you're watching the video right now, I want you to close your eyes. Okay? Close your eyes and relax. And I'm going to play some music while we do this. All right, in this guided meditation, we're going to be deleting your inner wussy. This wussy is the culprit that has been holding us back from achieving our wealth and abundance in our lives. Stay tuned during this journey as we delete them out of us for good, or delete her out of us for good if you are in the female species, which we have beautiful females on this panel. Please find yourself the quiet place and sit. And if you like, go ahead and dim the lights. It's okay, you don't have to do that, but you can if you want. Make sure that you're in a nice and comfortable position. As you're sitting in your office chair watching this video, and your eyes begin to close. And as your eyes are closed right now, you begin to connect with your inner world of thoughts and feeling. Gradually, the external world will fade from your awareness. For the next few minutes, give yourself permission to enjoy this relaxing experience. You're free from all your responsibilities at this time, so put aside any thoughts of tasks or concerns that may be waiting for you. If you find that your mind wanders during this meditation, simply bring your awareness back to the sound of my voice. and I will guide you to a place of deep relaxation and inner stillness. Remember that you're always in control. If you wish to stop at any time, you can do so by simply opening your eyes. Now, I want you to go ahead and take a long, slow, deep breath in for 7 seconds in. Hold for 7 seconds. And 7 seconds. Feel yourself relaxing. Again, take a long, slow, deep breath in for 7 seconds in. Hold for 7 seconds. And 7 seconds. Take another deep breath in for 7 seconds in. Hold for 7 seconds. And release it for 7 seconds. Notice how calming it is to breathe this way. Notice the feelings of relaxation that are beginning to spread throughout your entire body. Continue to breathe slowly and deeply and gently in. 7 seconds in. Hold it for 7 seconds. And 7 seconds. With each breath you take, your thoughts become lighter. You may sense a feeling of spaciousness opening up inside of you. Relax now. And allow the gentle movement of your breath to guide you into an even more relaxed state. Again, in 7 seconds in. Hold it for 7 seconds. And 7 seconds. And deeper you go. Again, go ahead and take another 7 seconds in. Hold it for 7 seconds. And 7 seconds. And allow your mind to gradually slow down all by itself. One more. 7 seconds in. Hold it for 7 seconds. And 7 seconds. You're now in a deep state of consciousness. You begin to feel a golden white light from the universe come into your body. It begins to go through your brain and mind, clearing and cleaning out your mind with all the thoughts of the day. And as this crystal golden white light goes down even more past the ears and down to your neck, you begin to feel it go down your heart with love and gratitude. And as your heart feels so much love in it right now, you feel the light shoot out right into the universe, connecting with God, the higher self, nature, and all spiritual beings all around you. And as it's connected with God and the higher self and the universe, you now feel this beam of light boomerang all the way back into you. And the light now begins to go even deeper now. All the way down your solar plexus, and all the way down your stomach. And the light begins to spread even deeper now. Past your torso, and deeper, and deeper. Past your thighs, and all the way down, deeper, to your knees. You feel the light spread past your calf muscles, and all the way down your toes, anchoring you into the ground. You literally feel anchors coming out of your feet. And you feel it solidly just place yourself, grounding you into that ground. And then a beautiful green light of energy, healing energy, shoots up from the ground and now goes right into your feet. And now goes up your legs and up your knees and all the way up to your heart. And as now the golden white light and the green light are now connected to you, you now begin to feel your spirit come out of your body and you become one into the universe. And you now feel the love from the earth, from the city that you live in, from the country that you're in, and from all the people all around you. You're now connected subconsciously to every spiritual being on the planet, sending love into millions of your cells. In fact, all of your cells gleam love, 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 love. Gratitude, 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 gratitude. Power, 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 power. Confidence, confidence, confidence. These millions of cells in your body are gleaming with all this love and gratitude and power. Everything now gleaming into your body, raising your consciousness, making you feel so good, so wonderful. And you feel yourself going even deeper now as we count from 5 to 1. 5. Going even deeper now. 4. Even deeper now. 3. Deeper, deeper, deeper now. 2. Even deeper now. Deeper, deeper. And 1. Deeply deeper now. You are now in a deep state of consciousness. To anchor this process, I want you to go ahead and squeeze your thumb with your index finger now. And in case your mind ever begins to wander or you get interrupted, you can always squeeze your thumb and index to finger together, and you'll be taken right back in to this state. You're now in a state of relaxation. It's time to enjoy a guided journey to an inner place of serenity and bliss. As I speak, just allow images to form in your mind naturally in your own time. If mental pictures don't come easily to you, then simply sense your imagined surroundings rather than seeing them. Let go of all your expectations and allow yourself to experience this guided journey in whatever way comes naturally to you. You're now at a base of a mountaintop. You see that there's a trail going up the side of the mountain. And you see these barriers at 3 points of the trail on the way up. You notice that you're equipped with a laser gun, and then it's attached to your belt. You look to the top and you notice your goal awaits you. You begin to walk up the trail on the side of the mountain. And as you're walking up, you notice that it's a very tedious climb. However, you know that the more that you go up, the more you will achieve what you desire. You come up to the first barrier, and you notice that there's wussy number 1 comes from behind the barrier. This is the wussy of undeservingness. This wussy tells you, you don't deserve abundance. You don't deserve wealth. You don't deserve to be a leader. You might as well quit and give up and go get a real job. Go back to living paycheck to paycheck. You don't deserve to be rich. And as you sit there listening to this wussbag telling you all these false truths, you begin to wonder to yourself if you do deserve it. Or should you just give up and just go back down the mountain? You then sit there for a moment and say to yourself, why am I listening to this little wussy? What the fook does he know? I know I deserve wealth and abundance. I know because I have the strength, power, and will to succeed at anything I do. You then pull out your laser gun, and then you proceed to melt the barrier away. And as you're shooting this laser gun at this barrier, you notice that the wussy of undeservingness begins to melt away along with the barrier. You even hear the wussy screaming as he melts. Ah! And after the barrier is melted away, you begin to feel all the undeservedness melt out of you. You see the undeservedness fall down the side of the mountain, never to return again. You then get a feeling of accomplishment that goes through you. You feel empowered as you continue to walk up the side of this mountain on the trail to your goal. As you continue walking, you see the second barrier in front of you. This is the barrier where the wussy of unworthiness is waiting for you. At the barrier, the inner wussy of unworthiness tells you that you're not worthy of wealth and abundance. You're not worthy of getting multiple signups in a day in your business. You're not worthy of that $6,000 day. You're not worthy enough to lead a team of people to success. You might as well give up because you're not worthy. And as the inner wussy of unworthiness keeps talking, all you want to do is slap him in the face because of all the negativity spewing out of his mouth. Instead, you look down deep inside yourself and you remember all the times, all the moments where you did feel worthy. All the moments where you felt worthy of having anything you want and desire. You then get empowered. You then take out your laser gun and shoot the laser beam at the inner wussy of unworthiness. And then you melt away the second barrier of unworthiness away. You notice that the inner wussy begins to melt away as well. And all the barrier melts away, and you feel all of the unworthiness melt out of every part of your body, out of all of your organs, out of all of your mind, soul, heart, and spirit. You now feel this worthy feeling inside like never before, almost as if you're unstoppable from achieving your goals and dreams. You continue to walk up the side of the mountain, and you begin to realize that you're walking with more confidence, more strength, more power, feeling worthy, feeling deserving. You then smile and realize that your goals are coming even closer to you. You proceed to walk up to the third barrier. At this barrier, the inner wussy of doubt and fear comes out. This inner wussy tells you that there's no way you will achieve your goals. You're a wussy. You cannot, will not ever do it. You give up too easily. You should just quit now. You then remember melting away all unworthiness. You remember melting away all undeserving barriers from you. And you remember the other two inner wussies melting away out of you and being completely rid of all those other wussies. You then remember how far along you've come on this trail. You then hear a voice inside of you that says, never give up. You can do it. You can do it. You then get this power inside of you. You get certain. You take out your laser gun and shoot at the barrier. You then melt away all of the inner wussy of self-doubt, all fear, and all uncertainty away from you. Get out of me now! You notice all the self-doubt has drained out of your blood, out of your energy center, leaving you strong, feeling confident, and full belief that anything is possible. You realize how far you have come and keep walking up the trail. You realize that you're almost to the top of the mountain. You look back and begin to really feel good because you deleted the inner wussy of undeservingness. You deleted the inner wussy of unworthiness. You deleted the inner wussy of self-doubt and fear. You have this unstoppable confidence radiating inside of you. Your posture is so high right now. You feel 150 feet tall. You walk with shoulders back, your head up, and you feel as nothing can stop you. You then reach the top of the mountain. You notice at the top of the mountain is a higher plane of existence. You see planet Earth all in front of you and surrounded by stars, the planets, and the universe. It looks so beautiful up here. You almost don't want to leave. You all of a sudden see a golden white light shoot from the universe right in front of you. As you see this beam of light coming down, almost like there's something teleporting right in front of you. You look a little closer, and you see the super suit beam down. This suit has a cape and a symbol that has the letter B as in boy and A on the front, which stands for bad ass. You get excited because this badass suit is just what you need. You then take the suit and you fit it on you. You notice that the cape is flapping behind you. You stand with confidence, certainty, and power. You feel this golden energy gleaming all around you. You then look up in the air and you begin to get into flight mode. You put a fist down on the ground and you feel the ground rumbling beneath you, almost as if you're about to take off and fly in the air, and you're about to launch into the air. And as you begin to imagine this feeling of shooting off in the air, boom! You're now flying in the air, and you see the wind flapping through the cape. And you begin to imagine all of your goals as you're flying, and you see this vision. And you begin to feel really good as all this is happening right now. And as you feel this energy going all over your body, and you see a vision of the brand new car that you just achieved. You imagine driving this car. You imagine getting into the seat of this car. You feel the feeling of the black leather seats. You feel the wind brushing through your face as you drive this car. As the wind brushes through your hair, as it brushes through your face. It just feels so good knowing that you achieved this car. You imagine feeling and you imagine traveling to your most favorite vacation spots. Waking up in luxurious resorts and taking all of this within your body as you breathe in wealth and abundance all throughout your body. You're flying to your favorite spots. Some of those spots are the Bahamas, Fiji, England, Spain, China, St. Thomas, Jamaica, Australia, and even France. You see your goals so vividly. You fly all the way to France, Paris, France, and you imagine this feeling of going up the Eiffel Tower and flying up to the top of the Eiffel Tower. And as you stand with that powerful confidence, feeling deserving and worthy of all of this power and confidence that has come to you, you look around all at the city of Paris and you feel this energy go all throughout your entire body, feeling as I deserve this. I deserve this. I am worthy of this. I am powerful. I am worthy of this energy, this power, this deserving feeling. And you see yourself also as you begin to fly back into the air. You begin to fly all the way to Africa. And you see yourself giving back to the kids in Africa, feeding the hungry whom desire so much in your lives, and giving back to all of them. And you knew that you're able to do this because of all the wealth that you have manifested in your life. You are a light in this world, able to help those in need. And all the charities that you want, you're able to give back freely. Every charity that you wanted, because you're making millions of dollars in your life. You've got power. You've got certainty. You deserve this life. And as you keep flying in the air and looking all around you, you then fly all the way to your new, huge, beautiful mansion. You see all the luxurious bedrooms as you walk in, and the chefs are cooking all of your meals for you. Maids whom clean your house up for you. And as you're feeling this feeling of abundance just race all through your body, you then see your soulmate come up to you and give you a warm embrace and a nice, warm, delicious kiss on your lips. Mwah! Congratulating you for achieving your goals and dreams. And finally, you see yourself at a live event. There are 50,000 people in the crowd holding, and you are holding a huge check on stage, saying $1 million on that check. And as you feel and imagine all of the crowd giving you a standing ovation, there are oceans and oceans of heads cheering for you because of all the people that you have served and helped and changed their life. And as you hold this check on stage, there are tears of gratitude flowing out of your face because you feel so good on the inside. You feel worthy. You feel powerful. And you feel as all of this can come true. And as your flight is beginning to end, you then land at the bottom of the mountain where you started this journey, feeling as if every part of your being is going to get money. Your badass is released. You feel the revolution. You feel the freedom. You have fought the forces of evil and released your inner badass. Your inner wussy has been deleted. And you know within yourself, you're going to make things happen. And you're going to get all in your business. And you know, all of this is becoming real. Now it is time to reawaken your body and mind. Keeping your eyes closed, you slowly count from 1 to 5. 1. Feel the floor beneath you. Feel the clothes against your body. 2. Begin to hear the sounds all around you. 3. I want you to wiggle your fingers and your toes. 4. Shrug your shoulders back. Shrug it all the way back. Shrug them back. Waking up, waking up. And 5. Open your eyes and remain sitting for a few moments longer. Go ahead and give yourself a nice stretch. Straighten out your legs. Scream it out into the universe. I'm deserving. Scream it out. I'm worthy. Scream it out. I deserve wealth and abundance. And I want to hear a yeah. I want you to unmute yourself and yell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And I want you to smile and throw your arms in the air. And I want you to repeat after me. Make it so. I detach with faith.
Make it so.
Make it so.
I detach with faith. Make it so. I detach with faith.
Make it so. I detach with faith.
Make it so. I detach with faith.
Make it so. I detach with faith.
And then I want you to laugh hysterically. You all are amazing, my friend. Now,
You're amazing.
This was just a piece of my warm and furry stuff. So how do y'all feel?
Empowered.
Yeah, let's go with Alicia first.
I said warm and furry.
Warm and furry. Okay, cool. What else? How did you feel during the meditation?
Relaxed and more open.
Cool. Do you feel like your inner wussy is deleted?
Yes.
Cool.
Powerful.
Cool.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. Okay, Greta, your turn.
Well, I don't know if you were able to see what was going on in my world over here. I had many children coming in and out doing the meditation with me. And because I'm a huge meditator and I've been doing it for a couple of years, few years maybe now, I'm still able to, with all the distractions going on, stay within in a deep state, which is just powerful. And you could see my little ones, if you were watching or you saw my little window, my picture here, you probably saw my kids following your steps as well, Tom. It was amazing and incredible, and I can't wait to do it again tonight. I'm definitely going to do it tonight when the kids are sleeping as well, so I can really focus. It was just, I just loved it. I absolutely loved the journey.
Awesome. All right, Keisha, Valerie, your turn. Oh, wait, did you get to do it? Did Valerie get to do it?
Sort of. I got bits and pieces of it because what's going on here with everything with the kids and all in the background. But
Okay.
I'm excited to listen to it again where I'm uninterrupted.
Okay. All right.
But I was able to actually emotionally move through pieces of it, which is amazing considering what was going on.
Well, I'm actually for y'all being on the panel, and if you're on the Hangout, I'll actually give you the actual audio of it for free. Well, that'd be pretty cool.
Awesome. Awesome.
You get to hear it with stereo sound, echoes, beams of light shooting out of you, and all this good stuff. All right. Cool. All right, Keisha, are you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Well, how do you feel?
I feel empowered, and actually, as I was approaching the top of the mountain, I saw like a bright white light. I felt like light, more light, and I felt even lighter, like less burdens on me.
Why did you knock this
as well? And I was able to.
The water went everywhere.
I was able to complete it as far through to right before you said your inner wussy is deleted, because you see my son here is poking his head and he came home from school. But I really feel empowered, and I went through the whole process. It was great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It was great.
Awesome. Well, here's what I'm going to do for everybody. And I already talked to Alicia about this, so we're going to do this. Here's the deal. Normally I have this course available, and if I'm going to do something for the Millionaire Mind people only. I'm going to do a very special offer for the people on this call right now. First off, if you go to Alicia and ask for it, or you go to Valerie, Keisha, or Greta, since they're on here, and if you let them, the way it'll work is if you end up getting this course through them, then you got to let me know so I can track it, because I want them to get credit. You know what I mean? I want them to get credit because obviously they're wanting to bring me on here and help you out with the meditation and help you guys out with your millionaire mind. So here's what you do for everybody else who, because I invited my whole 10,000 list on this Hangout. I don't know if they all came on, but if they didn't, then I'm going to blast it out again. But here's the deal: if you're on this right now, I'm doing a 70% off just for this Millionaire Hangout right now. 70% off the Millionaire the WarmandFurryMeditations.com /millionaire. So go there. It's 70% off right now for 24 hours only. So that means tomorrow at midnight. What is it? Wednesday, 11:59. This will go back up to its regular price, 59 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday, January 21st. It's going to go back up. So if you do not respond, if you go up to Alicia and you were invited by them personally, then I need you girls to help me out on here and let me know if you said, hey Tom, I had a couple people that asked for it, okay? And then I'll know to give you credit for it. Does that sound good? Cool. All right, but if you're like on my list or something, or you came through an invite on my Facebook page and you're personally going through my link right here, then this is my link right here, WarmandFurryMeditations.com /millionaire. But make sure if you were invited by Alicia, Keisha, Valerie, or Greta, by any of those people, I literally want you to hold up to your values and message them and let them know you got the course and that you came on through their link on the Millionaire Hangout. It's just fair that way. It's good with the universe, and it helps you out, it helps the world out and everything. So I'm doing this for y'all because I don't normally knock 70% off my products, but since I just feel like there's a need for this right now, and I feel like people need this stuff, and so I have to knock it down for you all because I know that there's a lot of inner wussies out there that are just they're in their bodies right now. So you all need to have this, and this is good because this is actually a 6-week course.
You're muted.
Uh-oh,
We can hear you now. What happened? You're muted.
What? Tell them to
Okay, can you hear me?
We can hear you now.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I'm sorry if I did that.
Oh, okay. Basically, this is a 6-week course towards total life transformation. Think of it this way. It's the law of attraction on steroids. One meditation is not going to do it. You need 6 weeks of meditations in order to clean that thing out of you completely. Doing this meditation once will be like, okay, it's like a little bit of an appetizer, like a bite of an appetizer, but you literally need an entire 6 weeks to totally transform your life, because your life will be completely changed if you follow us to the T and you do this exactly in the fashion of 6 weeks. So with that being said, warmandfurrymeditations.com/millionaire. If you're on Keisha's, Alicia's, Valerie's, or you're on Greta's link, I want you to go ahead and message them on Facebook and let them know that you just got the course and that you want them to get credit. Okay? With that being said, my friends, that's all I need to say for this. We can wrap things up. Y'all have any final things you want to say?
Thank you. Thank you for everything.
That's exactly what I wanted to say. Thank you. It was a great experience. I definitely, like Valerie and Greta, I'm going to do this again when I have no distractions, so I can do the total, complete, full thing, meditation. So thank you, though. Appreciate it. And I know everyone out there watching appreciates it as well. And we hope you did it along with us and you felt those same powerful feelings.
Right.
So let us know.
You know what? I forgot to give you something too. Hold on. Oh wait, am I showing my screen?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay. Hold on a second. Let me show my screen real fast. Sorry about that. Okay. So here, can you see my screen now? Oh, let me put it on me.
Yeah.
Is it fixed? Okay, good. Okay, so here it is right here. warmandfurrymeditations.com/millionaire. 6-week course towards total life transformation, 70% off for 24 hours. Okay? Expires Wednesday, 11/59. Okay? Also, girls, if you want to advertise it on your timeline, talk about it too. Remember, I'm going to give you credit if they come to you. Okay? And also, I'm going to give you something else. I'm going to give you the deleting your inner wussy audio if you came on this hangout. Okay? Write it down. warmandfurrymeditations.com/deleting inner wuss bag. Okay? Write it down. warmandfurrymeditations.com/deleting inner wuss bag. Okie dokie artichokes. Y'all got it?
Awesome. Got it.
And if everyone else doesn't have it yet, hey, rewind the video. There you go. Okay.
Yeah, right.
You what?
Put it in the chat.
Oh, yeah, I'll put it in there. Hold on. Yeah, there it is. Okay.
Awesome.
Okay, there it is for y'all. And then, like I said, basically, this is going to be a very intense journey towards cleansing everything out of you. If you haven't been seeing success in your business, you've got a spiritual block. Plain and simple. You need to get this course. It needs to change your life. My life has been changed. I've gotten $6,000 checks. I've gotten jobs. I've gotten $1,000 days when I needed it most. There's a spiritual block going on. It needs to be released. That's all I got to say, my friends. So like I said, 70% off until tomorrow. After that, it's going to go back up to the normal price. Okay.
Thank you
That's
so
all I got to
much.
say.
Thank
And
you.
next week, y'all can come out and hear we're going to have on the book review, we had one from The Dream Giver, and I have it here, this one. Special gift. This one is going to Sheena by Bruce Wilkinson, so we'll have that book, and we'll have a special video at the event, and we'll be talking about that next week. So be sure to come on next week. See you guys then. Thanks so much, Tom, for everything.
Oh, you're welcome. I'll see you. I'll see you in a bit. I'll see because I'm gonna see you in Vegas.
Bye, guys.
What's up?